Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Grade 2. This is your SST class, and today I'm going to start your new unit number 11, water in our environment. And I have divided this unit into two parts. So this is the first part in which I'm going to explain the half of this chapter. In the first topic, where does the water come from? It's a story about a boy named Rafi. On one morning, he turned on the tap, but there was no water, so he shouted to his mother that where's the water? It means when he opened the tap, but the water was not there. So his mother said that there's a water shortage, means they are out of water, and she said that there had not been rain for months, so that's why they have a shortage of water. She said that she's going to turn on the electric pump so the water will come up into the tank and it comes down in the pipe to the tap so he can use from the tap. And she also warned him to use it carefully because wasting of water is also cause a shortage of water. Rafi's grandfather said that when he was a boy, he used to get the water from the well. And his sister, Heba, she said that she saw the people take water from the stream when she went to the hills. And Rafi said that at school he has learned about the Nasreen's village in which Nasreen pumps the water by hand. You also have learned this previous chapter about the Nasreen's village. So the mother said that yes, we are lucky to have the water from the tap most of the time because we don't need to take the water from the well or stream, or we have to pump it from the hand. There's an exercise in your book on page number 66. You have to match the pictures with the labels, and also you have to tick mark that how you get water at home, from which pictures. Okay, you have to take that one. Your next topic is how does water get to our taps? This question was asked by the Hiba, the sister of Rafi. She asked her mother that how does water get to our taps? Her mother replied, you can also see this picture. She replied the same as the picture is here. So follow the picture. The mother said that the rain falls from the cloud on the hills and it makes the streams and rivers. And there's a big high walls of dams on the rivers which hold back the water in the lake. Here the Rafi again asked, how does it get to us from the lakes? So her mother replied that the water from the lakes goes through huge pipes, and there are the filters fitted in the pipes which filters the dirt and make the water pure and filter. Then this water goes into the cities, and electric pumps are there which send the water into the huge tanks, and with the help of tanks the water flows down into our taps, so we use the water from the tap. And please follow the same these directions followed in your picture. Okay, she explained just like the picture is shown in this book on the page number 67. There's again an exercise given in your textbook on page number 67. There are some blanks over here. They are already filled up, but don't fill from this video. Please do fill your blanks after watching this video by your own self. Okay, so here are the blanks given to you, and they are puzzled, so you have to just rearrange the word and put it in, write it in the blanks, and or use the capital letters as given you in the green letters. Okay, the green letters you have to rearrange them and write down in the blanks. The next topic is why do we need water? You know that all living organisms need water, and if there would be no water, then all living things will die. So in the picture given in your book, you can see in the first picture a gardener is watering the plants, so the plants need water. And in the second picture you can see that animals also need water. They live in the water as well as they drink the water. So there are many uses of water. Uh, we drink water, and we cook water from the water. We wash the clothes with water. We wash our body, and we travel on the boats, and we wash the dishes with water. We cool the air with water, and we put out fires with the help of water. So there are a lot of uses of water. Okay, so you also know all different uses of water beside this. Okay, so the exercise and on the page number 68, you have to write the sentences. You have to write the uses of water, and the above lines, the uses are mentioned, so you have to write down below the pictures. Okay, here the uses are filled up, but you have to do it by your own self. After watching this video, take the help from your book. The topic: too little water or too much water. There are two conditions. If there is too little water, so the condition is known as the drought condition. Okay, and this drought condition is occurs in those areas where there isn't any rain for a long time, and there's a very serious shortage of water. So the crops, animals, and the people living in that area, they die because they need water to live. So the drought condition is very severe, and cannot be useful for the living organisms. Another condition occurs when there is too much water, and this condition is known as the flood. And during the flood causes when there is too much rain, a lot of rain there, and the water goes over the people's houses and farms. It causes serious damage, and the crops, animals, and people also die. And during the bad floods, the people often get sick, or they also may become die just because they use the dirty water, because the flood came, and it brings a lot of disease also, and it's a dirty water. So the flood water is not beneficial for the living organisms. We should help those peoples who have been suffered with the flood or a drought condition. Not only we should help those peoples by giving them money, but we also have to try to save some clean water for them. How we can try to save the water? We should not waste a lot of water during washing, or during bathing, or during washing our clothes, washing our dishes, or brushing our teeth. Most of us uses lots of water and do waste of water during this uses of water. So we have to try to save the water for them also. Also, you have to complete these exercises. These are just matching the pictures with the labels. So there's a ways of how to save the water. So you have to just match those labels with the picture. Okay. Now students, in this first part of the unit number 11, you have learned the uses of the water, different uses of water, and you also have learned how to save water. Okay. Also write some points in your notebook, um, some sentences on how to save water and some uses of water. Okay.